pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest J Nowak, Snacker Attacker. And now for today, I would like to say that I don't want to go too far back into the Kroger department in relation to foods and whatnot, relation to snacks in any ways, but if you don't remember, there were a couple times where in this particular segment of HJN, I have actually downed some liquid forms of certain snacks that a lot of people enjoy. I've especially tried canned lemonade and the like, but today I'm going to go do something a little bit more basic, something that has been very well known throughout the ages. Yeah, orange juice. Now, I don't know about you, but there certainly has been a lot of questions of mine that I've gotten throughout the last few days that have related to foods being either liquid or solid, chewy or mushy, or stretchy, and, well, likewise. But I bet you some of you might be asking, what on earth does orange juice have to do with snacks? Well, for one, I definitely consider this one a snack. Because, man, this stuff is just incredible. It's incredible tasting, but it certainly does have a lot of nutritional value in it at the same time. So technically speaking, you are getting a whole lot of nutritional value out of something that's sweet and tasting and also pretty liquidy in texture. And, well, look at that expiration date. April 8th, 2021. So, yeah. There you go. There's another opportunity to where I should pretty much refer back to certain other points in time where I've mentioned that I have had a lot of this content pre-recorded. So that's pretty much what that's all about. But for science, just had a few more gulps right there because I feel like I should mention quite a few things about how orange juice itself does do a lot of good jobs at its nutritional value. And the most part, the particular brand that I have here is Tropicana Pure Premium orange juice, never from concentrate, original, no pulp. So while it does advertise as no pulp, I do sometimes find little tiny pieces of the rinds floating around in here. Very, 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 very low levels of pulp inside. So that's pretty much one thing out there that's almost a disappointment. And if you can't really see it in the container, lots of little tiny chunks are just sticking to the walls of the vessel itself. So, of course, that usually helps a little bit. And usually it is advised to shake this a little bit up before downing, because you never really know. Lots of things tend to mix around in there or float around certain areas because of buoyancy levels on the inside of the container. So, of course, give it a good shake up and they should mix just fine once again. Of course, another big thing to note is that aside from 110 calories per serving in this particular bottle alone, you got yourself no fat, no sodium, small amounts of carbs, as well as a little bit of sugars and proteins. So that's a good balance alone, but the real big thing here, you got a combination of potassium, vitamin D, and C. Plus some other things here and there, but the main thing is that Tropicana knows what they're doing when it comes to the juice business. They certainly know when to squeeze the crap out of certain fruits out there, or probably throw them into juicers or blenders, and then possibly do some crazy filterings to try and get rid of as much pulp or excess little chunks out of it. So this way the texture can be more manageable for people who are very picky about whatever kinds of textures that they have. But for me, I would not care about certain chunks out there. I just would like to know why it advertises as no pulp when there are little chunks of pulp that you can find in it. I mean, it's almost on the same level as another type of Tropicana orange juice that they have out there, which has some pulp in it. But even that had a good reason for it. There was some pulp in there, but yet it advertised as some pulp. That was like a perfect call right there. But to have no pulp advertised and yet little bits of pulp flying around in here, you probably can't really see it all too well. But you definitely can see the clear parts here. Yeah. I guess it's better said than done, but yeah. But again, it's probably not as big of a deal as I seem to proclaim it. So that's probably going to be all I would want to say about this as a whole. But I will be coming back here with some more content related to snacks, and I will definitely have a lot of new material to share here and there to all of my beloved viewers here on the channel. So if you want to see more go down, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.